strip the mask off and expose the brutal truth behind why 99% of men fail with women. It's not because they're lacking, it's because they've been fed a toxic script that kills attraction from the inside out. Let's cut through the noise and get raw about why 99% of men fail with women. Not because they're not enough, but because they've been brainwashed by toxic advice that kills attraction. You've been told to chase, to prove your worth, to mold yourself into whatever she wants. But here's the grenade truth. Women don't fall for who you pretend to be. They fall for who you unapologetically are. Think about the last time you rearranged your schedule for a girl who ghosted you. Or the nights you spent overanalyzing texts, trying to be perfect. Now imagine this. What if you could flip the script so she stays up wondering about you? What if you could trigger a primal obsession in her mind? Not with games, but with unshakable authenticity. Let's break this down with science, not stereotypes. Your brain runs on dopamine, the same chemical that fuels addiction. When a woman can't predict your next move, when you're a puzzle she's dying to solve, her brain lights up like a Vegas slot machine. But most men, they hand her the cheat code on day one. They text back instantly, spill their life story over coffee, and become as predictable as a microwave timer. Here's where you're bleeding value. Neediness is a scent. Women smell it through your words, your posture, your desperate need for approval. I once coached a guy who bombarded his crush with memes and you up texts. He thought he was being attentive. She thought he had nothing better to do. We flipped his script. He started replying hours later with short, playful answers. He canceled a date last minute to volunteer at an animal shelter, and casually mentioned it later. Suddenly, she was the one double texting. Why? Because he stopped feeding her ego and started fueling her curiosity. Let's talk about the sovereignty secret. Women don't want a puppet, they want a leader. A man who'd rather walk away than compromise his standards. Picture this, you're at a bar. She's gorgeous, but she hits you with a SHAT test. You're probably just another player. Most guys panic. No, I'm not. I'm a nice guy. Cringe. Instead, smirk and say, guilty, but you're still talking to me, so what does that say about you? Boom. You're not defending, you're leading. You're the prize, not the petitioner. This isn't arrogance. It's emotional gravity. Now let's gut the nice guy myth. Being kind isn't weak, being spineless is. Women adore kindness when it's wrapped in strength. Imagine two men.